wish that a book like Alicia After Image would be in the hands of every single high school counselor. Because, for example, when a tragedy like this strikes a high school, and it happens all the time, there are 5,000 teens that die every single year just in car accidents. 5,000. Now multiply, if every single teen has, let's say, 10 friends, how many people are grieving? And of course, we are not talking about the parents and the family and the relatives. So what a book like Alicia After Image can do, what literature like this can do, is to give the teacher, the English teacher, that the day after tragedy strikes doesn't know what to do with her 25 students in the classroom, a tool. Okay, class, we're going to open up this book, we're going to read a chapter, and let's start a discussion. Do you feel, after the class has read this chapter, do you feel like anybody here, or do you feel different? Would you like to write about it? At least there's a way to start a discussion. Oftentimes, I think these teens have a difficulty talking about what they're feeling because they don't think anybody can understand them. And this might prompt them to see that others have gone through it. So literature like this is needed. I think that at least I have felt in my experience that here in the US, many people shy away from death. And I believe that death is part of life. And we need to talk about it. We need to talk about what happens when a friend dies. How do I cope with it? What happens when someone that I love dies? What happens when my child dies? How do I go on? One of the things that I did was to welcome in my life anything and everything that could remotely help me. And that is one of the things that I welcome in my life was literature. I read a tremendous amount of books. Books that in my case helped me as a grieving mother. And I found something very interesting. The books that helped me the most were those that allow me to believe that there was a way to go on, that healing was in the horizon if I chose to go towards it. And that brings me back to literature that would help the grieving teen. You need to give them books that allow them to believe that they will heal, that life will be normal again, even if it's a different kind of normal, even if they don't have that loved one physically anymore. But there is hope. They can always reestablish a new relationship with the past one. And getting to that place, mind you, is hard, but you can get there. And if books can help you do that, isn't that a marvelous thing?